Hey what's up fellas, welcome to the new video, and today we are going to talk about how does reels or shorts affect badly in your brain, in your moods and in your environment. So let's talk about this in a better way. So how does reels and even shorts affect your brain is really simple because you get doom scrolling and you can't focus on one thing. These are the problems which happen, and why it happened, let me explain that. First of all, let me explain what causes, what why I'm saying these are the problems, or why I'm saying this is a bad thing. First of all, when you scroll more, you're not going to focus on one thing for a certain level of time. And if you're the doom scroller or the person who just scroll in there first in the morning, the first in the morning you do is scroll on Instagram or any platform that you use, and you're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, your brain is in a mood of feedback loops. It get ultimately best output it can gain. It's more like having a car or purchasing a good uh, anything, any stuff that you purchase. For example, having a good meal in the morning, that type of feeling you're repetitively getting. So your brain have in a loop. So that's why you can focus on one particular thing. When you scroll first in the morning and you try to do a particular job or the particular thing that you want to do, and it could be like you're a self-improvement guy who want to improve in the life, and you first in the morning try to write a script, you can't do it very focus, which is really important because focus is very important, and you can do that because you're in the brain. Every reel or every shot that you have watched is circulating. So this is the problem, you can focus on one particular thing. So this is the bigger problem, and how to solve it I will talk about later. But what how it's happened, let me talk about that. But first of all, and as I am talking about one particular problem here, is focus. You can concentrate on one particular thing, that's the problem. And yes, how to solve this, if I talk about this, I will talk about it in the end of the video, which I have already mentioned that in my later of the videos, that I will construct my video more likely in the first of frame of my video you will get the problems, and the second how it happens, and at last I will give you the best solution what I have already experienced by myself, right? Let's dive into it. First of all, you have to know that reels and shorts are not a bad thing, but doom scroll is. What is doom scroll? Doom scroll is the thing where you're not in your control. You're just scrolling every reel, you're just scrolling everything that you're watching, and it creates a loop of feedback. I mean, it's called feedback loops, where you get tons of dopamine at a same time. And how it happens, if you just ask me, and how this doom scroll happen and how you can address it, like how you can notice it, that yes, it is happening to me as well. The person told me that, yeah, Kamal told me that this type of that doom scroll happens. So it happens like, if you just open your Instagram or YouTube, you just direct to first reel or YouTube shorts. And now times when you open YouTube, you just get directed to shorts at the first time. Then you have to click back so you can watch the home page. So first time when you open the application, you will pop up in a reel. So your brain act like, okay, what is it? The brain is having no clue. This is first step. Your brain is having no clue what it could be, and your brain craving curiosity. Then that creates a mystery. That's why it is clueless. That your brain is having clueless thing. What it could be? What is this reel? Or what is this short video? What it is want to explain me for myself, right? What it could be. So your just brain is having some constant process what it could be. And after all, you get in a second step of craving. You're craving to watch the reel. That is craving, that yes, I have to open this mystery thing, I have to watch this full video, because what it could be, what thing it is going to explaining me or anything like that. For companies, they are using it as a psychological tool. And the third step, you watch the overall video, you will satisfy your underneath, you satisfy your yourself. That's why your brain addicted to the things, because you're satisfied. At the end, our life's goal is having satisfaction by doing anything that we are doing right now. So it's not wrong or it's not completely good, but it is what it is, right? Life works as a science. So nature decided that if dopamine is the main thing, it is the main thing. So it doesn't matter you wanna watch or not. Your brain, if your brain having dopamine from bad things, at the end ultimately your life is good. If it's having from good thing, ultimately it is also good, because obviously what matters is like you're happy, right? That's the thing which you're going to get. So that's why when you satisfy one reel, your brain crave to scroll more, because you're in a pattern of getting high dopamines, and it is called dopamine loops or the feedback loops, because your brain getting clueless something and it is curious to watch a next reel, and you satisfying giving the reward of dopamine. So it's called feedback loop. So in the large scale, when you scroll for hours and days, I don't know the person who scroll for days, but if someone is scrolling for days or hours, it called doom scrolling, because they don't know what they are doing, but they are scrolling because they are addicted to the feedback loops. And this is the happen. If you're thinking that why I'm just scrolling for 10 and 20 minutes, because you're in a tab of feedback loops. It isn't